What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JJ Yvonne here, and today I want to talk about the law of attraction. But first, I'm gonna make my cup of coffee. Be right back.
Close your eyes. Would you dream for me? Some paradise. Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me. Want you next to me, but does this work? 'Cause I know I can't get to you. I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just in love with the idea of you? 'Cause I'd cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole world twice if I could be your paradise. Close your eyes. Will you dream for me? Some paradise. Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I know what you mean to me.
Welcome back. So now, having that nice cup of coffee, let's have a little chat. The law of attraction, I don't know who knows about it, who doesn't know about it. Basically, anything that you put out into the universe, you attract back. It's all energy. So I believe, the whole universe, everything in the world, us, we give out energetic waves, so to say, I guess. And your thoughts are very powerful. So if you're gonna think negative thoughts all the time, you're gonna attract negative thoughts. Like attracts like, in that sense anyway. So if you're always thinking like, I'm stressed, or this isn't working, or I'm so broke, or I have so many financial issues, you're just gonna get more of those, and you're not gonna be in the right mindset to basically take in any positive that's around you, because you have so much negativity in your mind. So it's kind of like you block yourself. Now, when you think positively, you're gonna start to feel better. You're gonna start to notice things that are in front of you, opportunities, and anything that was already there, you just didn't notice because you were so negative. Now you're gonna start to realize those things, and like the blocks are gonna just kind of like fall into place. You run into a problem. Now you're gonna think to yourself, oh, well, it's just an obstacle. We'll solve it. We'll get by. We'll figure it out. We always do. Then once you think like that, so much easier. If you think like there's no way to get around it, you're just gonna pick up all the negative, pick up all the bad, and just all you're gonna focus on is the bad, and you're just gonna get frustrated. It happened to me. I always thought negatively, or I would get stressed out at work, and then all of a sudden this little thing would bother me, that little thing would bother me. I kept feeling like nothing would get better, and all I could think about is what I'd rather be doing and how miserable I was, and all the time I had the power to change it. So you could wake up one day and just think like, okay, this is gonna be a good day, and you have your cup of coffee, or you take a shower, you do whatever you do in the morning, and just go in with that mindset. And then later on in the day, you're gonna try to pick up like the positive of everything. So something could be going wrong, but you could think to yourself, it's this bad, but it could be worse. So then once you think like that, you appreciate the good part of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Like for me lately, everything that's been like bugging me or like getting in my way, like I just moved, like I said, and I kind of just picked up and left. So doing that, it's a huge risk in itself, and coming over here with like, not really, I don't want to say like no game plan, but I mean, in a sense, yeah, no game plan. I kind of just like said I'm gonna wing it, and then it's kind of gonna light like a fire under my butt to like move and progress. Since I've arrived, there's a lot of things that have gotten in the way, or like things didn't go the way I expected, or let's say I had money saved up and I wanted to withdraw it, and then something will come up and be like, oh, you have to wait a couple weeks, and then they're like, oh, all you think about is, I'm not gonna have money for this, or little things like that. All I kept saying was like, whatever, I got this far, everything, it works out eventually, like something pops up, or some, that's all I kept thinking to myself. I wanted to come out here, and I did, and I didn't think that was possible. A year ago, I felt stuck. And I just kept telling myself, like, you know what, if you want something, like whenever anybody wants something, like, all right, the new iPhone comes out, most people find a way to get that, even though it's like, oh, I'm broke, or I gotta pay rent, but you find a way to get the new iPhone. I was one of them. So I'm like, if I could find my way to get that, which is a material thing I don't have to have, but I enjoy using it. So to me, it was, important, whatever. But I know obviously it's not, but I liked it, I wanted it. So if I could find my way to buy the latest iPhone, I could find my way to move and be somewhere that I'm happier and, get out of a job that, sometimes I was like really stressed out with. So life is short, and I didn't want to spend like every day looking forward to my day off. Like, I kind of wanted to enjoy every day, or like look forward to every morning, like every day is a fresh start, And I was getting to the point where I was like calling out sick, or I would just run away. I would go to my grandfather's house in Poconos and like get away, escape. And I never wanted to come back. I never wanted to go home. I never wanted to go to work. So I was like, that's miserable. That's not a way to live. So I told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm going to attract positive into my life, and I'm going to just like wing it, go for it. And I know it'll work out. So I did. That's what I did. I just left. Another thing I want to touch upon is I read this book actually called The Success Principles. It was all about like steps to success and how to make your life better. And there's like a bunch of examples of people who were stuck in a rut and they figured it out. And I was like, yeah, I could figure this out too. And it was like really inspiring. I would read it on my break, and I would start practicing some of those steps. Like one of the steps I did was, they said make a vision board. I'm sure some of you have heard of that. I actually watch videos on YouTube too about vision boards, and you put a board and you put anything you want on it, like material things, lifestyle changes, pictures of like places you want to travel, and then you just like put it somewhere where you see it every day. So every day, like, you look at it and you kind of you have to envision yourself in that situation and believe that you already have it. Because if you believe you already have it, you kind of act like you have it. And then from there on, everything falls into place. Like, all right, let's say you want to eat healthy. So you put like a picture of like health foods, and you could put a picture of a fit body, and you could be like, I'm gonna have that. So then like you wake up in the morning, you have breakfast, and you have a healthy breakfast. Then from like the rest of the day, you're gonna start making healthier choices, and just like remember like, oh, I ate clean today in the morning, I want to continue that. And then you have a healthy lunch, and you bring something with you, and it just like falls into place, and you start eating healthy, you're more active, and you just incorporate it because you believe that that's what you want, that's what you are. So then in no time you start seeing changes and you start feeling better. The first time I did a vision board, it was kind of like corny. It was like I just printed some pictures onto like paper, on computer paper, and then I just threw it in my bag. And from time to time I would look at it. My problem is I didn't look at it every day, and I didn't really like, sometimes I got stressed out and I just like, whatever, because it's gonna happen to you. The thing is to stick to it and stick to like believe that it's gonna happen. So I have my vision board thing here, kind of like all beat up now, but I want to make another one, a nicer one. But I don't know if you can see it. I put like a nice car. I put I'm debt free, social media marketing because I want to do like online marketing, healthy food. I put a guy with a fit body, a kind of apartment I wanted, stainless steel appliances, hardwood floors, all that. I put like a bunch of views, money come into my life. I got a lot of subscribers, and I traveled, and I said I'm free. So yeah, it's kind of corny, but. Some of it did come true already. I mean, like the car, all right, I wanted a BMW, and everybody and their mother was telling me like, oh, it's too much money, don't do it, you're gonna regret it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what, I'm young, I wanna experience having a nice luxury sporty car. So I went and I looked online how much it would be, and at first I saw the prices, I was like, I was like, damn, that is expensive. I was like, maybe this is not for me. But then I would be at the gym with my buddy, and we'd be talking, and I was like, I just have to have this. I was like, if I could have it in this price range, I would go for it. And, at the time I was paying, money on stupid things. So I was like, if I could just like spend my money a little bit better. So my friend actually told me that he got his car leased from somebody, and he got a good deal. So he gave me his number, and then I spoke to the guy on the phone, and he gave me a reasonable price. And I was like, oh, wow. So it was like a leasing company. So I was like, wow. I was like, I think I can afford this. And sure enough, like a couple weeks later, I had the BMW, and I still have it. So that was one thing, like I was like, I wanted it, and I put out to the universe, I'm gonna get it, and if I can get it at this price, and I put it out there, and it came back in the reasonable price range that I said. So that was like my first thing. I was like, wow, that was cool, that worked, Another thing, my apartment here in Florida, it's kind of like, it looks like this, like, I don't know if you saw my kitchen in the other video, it's like stainless steel, granite countertops, I have hardwood floors, high ceilings, really open and airy and light, and I was like, oh, that's cool, it's modern, So I put that on there, and I said I wanted that, and I didn't settle for a rinky-dinky apartment. I got something that I would be happy with. Your home is your escape. You always want to be happy going home. And I have a nice view. I'm outside. It's quiet. weather's gorgeous. And eating healthy. I've been eating healthier. In my last video, I also put some healthy meal ideas, and I'm probably gonna put a few more like that. But you know, you eat one, and then when you go out and you see something like enticing, like a fat food place, or you know, greasy foods, or you kind of like, I did good today, I'm gonna stick to it, and I do, and I wait till I get home and I make something, and I only like keep I don't keep junk food in my house because I know I'll eat it. So like if I'm hungry and I want snacks, I have like fruits and nuts and blah blah blah. It's kind of boring at first, but you get used to it. I finally made a YouTube channel. I've been saying I was gonna do this for a while. Hopefully I get tons of subscribers and views, and hopefully you guys like my content, and I'll keep putting out more, and I want to get better with this. You know, I make excuses like, oh, I can't do it, I don't have like the right equipment, I don't have a nice camera, blah 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 blah. I'm using my iPhone, and I was like, you know what, my iPhone has a good camera, it shoots in 4K, has iMovie, I can edit on that until I can afford Final Cut Pro. You know, I bought a little tripod thing that it's standing on right now for like $15 on Amazon, and yeah, so I'm starting the online marketing stuff, all coming into place, and still things get in my way, and like yesterday was kind of stressful, a lot of things popped up that I wasn't expecting, but I went to bed last night telling myself it's gonna work out, and I went to bed thinking like, I'm gonna attract some way to get this, some way to pay for that, blah, blah, blah. And you know, this morning I woke up to an email that I had a credit due to me, and it came in today, so I was like, wow, I was like, that was great. So, you know, little things like that, you figure it out. The thing is, it's all obstacles, all problems. You want something bad enough, you make it happen. And just focus on that. Don't lose sight of it. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this law of attraction topic. Maybe we'll make more videos about it. If anybody else has a similar story, you can comment below. You know, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. You can hit the little bell so that you can get alerted when I post a new one. Let's make this grow together, and hopefully, if any of you have any ideas or you want to put out there, you should, you know, post your own story, or maybe one day we'll collab. Also, if you guys like the Ninja Coffe Bar that I used earlier to make my latte, I'll put a link in the description below. My mom ordered it from Amazon for me as a housewarming gift, so I put that same link. You can get it on Amazon. I love Amazon, I shop there all the time. Yeah, makes a lot of things. I made a latte, made a cappuccino. Last video you saw I made an iced coffee. It works wonders, and it comes with like a big travel mug, so you can, you know, take that with you. And yeah, it's really easy to use. Reusable filter, it's awesome, I love it. So thumbs up if you like it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Till next time.